Yo guys, it's KATO Kato back at it again with another video. A video I didn't think I'd be having to make, personally, but the Genshin community has got to this point where my favorite content creators don't enjoy playing the game anymore. It's gotten to that point, man, and it's such a sad thing to see. Especially since, most of these creators I loved watching myself. See, I mean, it is a bit of selfishness seeing them spend so much money on a game I probably wouldn't spend that much money on. It's absurd. Such as Tectone is a great example. I love watching Tectone, not because he loves the game, but he felt so passionate about a game. He would usually have takes most other Genshin players would be scared to say because they would get a lot of hate, and he still gets a lot of hate for a lot of the things he does. Especially since he started out on the Genshin community, and that community is just a very toxic, self centered community, which is a sad thing to see because, as you can see from my screen and the video alone, that I am a Genshin enjoyer. I am a rank 57. I'm not gonna claim to be the best player in the world, to have the best comps, the best weapons, whatever. I just enjoy the game for what it is. I have a lot of characters. I'm very blessed. I do spend a little bit of money, not too much, mostly just Welkins, and then every now and again, if I have a decent payday, I spend a little bit of cash just to get the characters that I enjoy and I like, because I just overall enjoy the game. I enjoy what it is. And I'm not afraid to skip characters. I'm not. If I don't enjoy a character, I'm going to skip them. Such as Scaramouche, I don't think I'm going to pull for him personally. I just don't care for his kit or his personality or his character design really at all. And I feel like that's what more people should be doing. But unfortunately, these content creators that are much bigger than I am, that have created an audience, they're kind of expected to pull on every single one, to enjoy the content, enjoy the quests. And it's just a sad thing to see, really, that we've gotten to this point where the content creators don't want to be known as Genshin creators anymore. And it really makes the as a community we should look at ourselves and try and be better and more inclusive. Because I'm not ashamed to say I have a deep passion for this game. If you spend hours and hours into a game, I like to think, you're in the community, whether or not you want to say that or not. Like you can look at my channel. I don't really post Genshin too much. I don't talk about it, and I'm kind of ashamed to. I'm not going to lie, and I feel like most Genshin creators, unfortunately, are the same way. Whether they're big, small, they don't want to say they're in part of this community because this community has a bad name, which is a very sad thing to see that we've gotten to this point. But I think personally, as a Genshin fan, I enjoy the game, I enjoy the lore. Just to come out and say my piece, whether that be right, wrong, not sure. I just think I should come out and just talk about it. See what you guys have to think about it in the comments below. What you guys think of Genshin Impact yourselves and the point we've gotten to. But it's just very, very sad, man. It's a very sad thing to see that we've gotten to this point where, I haven't completed everything. I don't spend all time, day and time on this like these other content creators did, like Tectone, Mtash, Introsity. There's a couple guys I've enjoyed watching, and most of them, they're either scared to talk about things they don't enjoy because they'll get a lot of backlash, or they come out and say it and get a lot of hate. And I respect Tectone for that. I really do. I respect a person that is willing to come out and say what they want, say how they feel. Even though they grew their audience off the game, they're not tied down to that game, is how I always see it. If you enjoy the game at the beginning and you love making content about that game, keep making content about it. But if you don't longer enjoy the game, I mean, you shouldn't be forcing yourself even for money and pay. I understand these people have made a career out of this. So it's not as easy to step away, right? Because you're going to lose a majority of your following because you made this whole career from this game, right? Like, it's not an easy thing to do. Most people wouldn't do it or can't do it. But I feel Tectone is strong. He will be able to do it. But as I say, as a content, well, not a content creator, I'm more of just a gamer, I guess, so more or less is how I see myself or how I enjoy it, is that if you no longer enjoy the game, don't take a break. Just take a break. And if you come back to the game and you still don't enjoy the story quests, you still don't enjoy the characters, you just lost that passion, which is unfortunate because down the line you will get that nostalgia for that game because you spent so much time, effort, money, hours into that game, and you'll grow a little like love for it is what I'm trying to say. Because even though you hate the game right now, if you really did care about the game, I'm sure if you do come back, you'd take a long break. Just don't post content about it. What I think Tectone's doing at the moment, if I'm correct, yeah, is he's just not pulling for characters he doesn't want to. He's not even going to really post many videos about the content he doesn't want to. And I agree with that statement. I feel more Genshin creators should do this, but unfortunately they won't because they made a career out of this. They enjoy the game for what it is or what it was, but they no longer enjoy the game anymore because the fan base has gotten completely out of control. I feel like we need to tone it down. If other people enjoy the game and they have calls and things they want to believe, we shouldn't really make fun of them or talk down to them, even if they're larger creator than us or we're just the fan base. We should just enjoy the games, man. Enjoy the games for what they are. Enjoy the game for what it is. Because if we're being honest, guys, most games nowadays, they're just not good anymore. We've gotten to a point where most games have lost that touch. I mean, and I'm very much like most of these creators myself. I've put most of my lifespan into Call of Duty games. Love them ever since Black Ops 1, pretty much when I was born and I got my first Call of Duty. I played every single COD since. I've been in love with COD. But that love has slowly been draining. And you know what I said to myself when I was looking at all these CODs that have been coming out and not looking good, and I've been playing the betas, I haven't enjoying them. I took a step back and said, you know what? If I'm not enjoying the game anymore, just take a break or just stop playing it altogether. And if you cut it completely out, I'm sure you will have a nice time. You'll have a good time, is what I'm trying to say. And I know it's a hard thing to do. It's tough, but for the good of your health, for the good of your sanity, the good of your fan base, they don't want to see you sad or be forced to make videos you don't want to make. It's just not a thing they want to see. And as a small content creator myself, that's how I feel about videos I want to make, I want to do. I shouldn't be forced to do a certain type of content. I shouldn't be forced to feel a certain way about certain games. I'm just going to play the games that I enjoy to a certain degree, obviously. I don't want to give off bad impressions, like I support this company for what they did, or I support MiHoYo, I'm a MiHoYo fanboy, I just want to see them succeed. That's not necessarily true at all. I just want to see the game succeed. As a free-to-play player, you can enjoy it. As a player that spends money on the game, you can enjoy it. The content overall is still very good. The events are still pretty good. I just want to see more stuff like that. And it sucks to see that content creators aren't enjoying the game, but it's up to them if they don't want to play the game at the moment. Because there's a lot of cool games at the moment. A lot of cool things you can be playing. A lot of cool things to do. And, Genshin and most of these long-term games, you're just going to have to take a break. I know it's a hard and rough thing to do, but taking a break is the smartest thing you can possibly do. Now, I just wanted to get these feelings out, more of a non-edited, like one-take video, more or less. I mean, there's going to be a few edits there and there, but I just wanted to more or less get it off my chest, because it just sucks seeing some of these content creators not enjoying the game anymore, man. It really does suck. But as a small creator, I just wanted my feelings out there. You can check out my Twitch to get on the screen whenever I do a video or stream. I stream on YouTube, sometimes Twitch. Not really Twitch as much anymore. But yeah. And I think I'm going to close this video off with, I think Tectone said it himself pretty damn good. So we're just going to let him play a couple minutes of this video. Go subscribe to Tectone. Check him out, man. Just hear what he has to say.
Tectone. And if you haven't followed yet, I hope that you do. I go there and I play games with my homies and my friends every single time. And it's a good time. I love my chat and I love my Twitch community more than anything. And I know that a lot of y'all are here for Genshin and Genshin only. And that's okay. That's why the comments are so goddamn skewed. That's why there's a lot of hatred in my comment section every single time. And that's okay. But I know there are very different members of my chat, and I'm not going to be one to pander to either side. But I will say, I understand when I'm being hated on by a games community, and I understand when I'm being hated on by my community. And that's why I'm going to always do what I want to do, because at the end of the day, that's the only thing I can do. But I'm not one to bend the knee to people who are pissed off at me. I'm just not. Life's too short to do things you don't want to do. I love my self-help series. I love my...
I think that just suits the situation perfectly, man. About the Genshin community and the point we've gotten to and how he feels about it. And yeah, man, I think as a community we overall need to do better. We need to be inclusive, tell Genshin when they're doing things wrong, when people aren't enjoying the game anymore. I think we just need to come out, either take a break, stop playing the game, and make them realize, man, you know, we're not going to keep spending all this money, absurd money, on a game that it's not listening, right? We want better story quests, we want better content, we want to see the game succeed. We like the lore of the game, and we like the Traveler, but the Traveler barely talks. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks that this is the situation we got into, where people that deeply actually care about the game, like, look at Tectone. I mean, he's a genuine content creator of Genshin. If he's not enjoying the game, he's going to say it. But most of these Genshin creators are scared to say it. So it's just a sad thing to see, man. It really is. And that's pretty much all I wanted to do, was have a nice, chilled, relaxed conversation about the state of Genshin Impact. I'm still going to play it every now and then, probably offline. I don't think I'll make content created videos on it unless you guys really want to see some, because I am still enjoying the game. And if you guys want to see content of Genshin Impact, I'll be sure to do some more. It just sucks that we've gotten to this point as a community, because if I start growing from these Genshin videos, I know I'll probably face a similar thing to Tectone or any other Genshin creator. It's just a sad thing to see, man, is when a content creator blows up from a game they absolutely loved. Now that they no longer love the game, but, you know, the fan base that they grew around this game still love it. They spew out hatred, not support, which is just a very sad thing to see, man. Every popular culture faces a similar thing, but not to this degree, man. And I just wanted to make this video, you know, just saying, you know, I think we should do better. I really do. I really do think we should just do better as a community. And that's all I wanted to say, really. So, you might not know me. I'm Kato. I have 30 subs. I'm a loser, really. I'm not no one special. I'm just an average guy that plays video games, and I enjoy them. But this was my message to the Genshin community. And to all you content creators out there, I really hope you keep doing your thing, man. Just keep doing what you love to do. Play with who you want, because that's how I feel. I'm going to play with who I want, enjoy the content I do, make the content I want to, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Leave a like, leave a comment down below what you guys think, and I'll see y'all in the next one.